Welcome to our story today about a gentle giantess named Kathy. Let's close our eyes and imagine a beautiful medieval forest. The sun is shining through the trees, creating soft light that dances on the ground. The birds are singing and flying around freely. You can feel a gentle breeze on your skin and you start walking through the forest, enjoying the beauty of it. As I walk, I hear something. It's faint, but it's there. I listen more intently, and as I approach, it becomes louder. It's the cry of a tiny man who is feeling lost and alone and needs assistance. I can see him now. He's so tiny and fragile, sitting down on the ground holding a small piece of bread. I approach him gently with a gentle voice and ask him what happened. He tells me how he was on a journey to find help for his village, but he lost his way in the forest. He has been wandering for days without food or water and has no idea where to go. I started to feel sorry for him and want to help him. I pick him up carefully, holding him in my hand, and I ask him to guide me to his village. He is in awe of my size and kindness, feeling so minute compared to my enormity. As I progress through the woods, I talk to him softly, reassuring him that I will help him, and he becomes more comfortable with me. I can feel the sunlight on my skin and the cool touch of the grass beneath my feet as I walk. Along the way, you can see other tiny villagers looking at me and the tiny man in my hand. They are amazed by the size of me and the gentleness of my touch. Finally, after a long journey, I arrive in the village where the tiny man lives. He is elated to be back home and warmly thanks me for my help. He explains to the villagers how I saved his life and everyone is grateful for my kindness. There was a problem. The villagers seemed like they were in poor condition. The tiny man looked into my eyes, not wanting me to leave. He seemed to be enamored with me, gazing towards my body. I felt a form of dependency coming from him. He says to me, "Kathy, please don't leave us. We need you. My village has been suffering from food shortages, and while we're grateful for your help, we need you to help us gather supplies." I didn't hesitate to help the cute tiny man. He was so respectful to me, and I loved that. I gently tucked my chest and got on my knees. The villagers was fascinated with my appearance. He gently growled on the palm of my hand and lifted him up to my face to see him. I can tell he was a bit scared, but I also saw a little blush on his cheeks. "Wow, you're gorgeous. Are you a princess?" he asked me. I laughed and said to him, "No, I'm just a commoner. Come in my house. There is plenty of food that I can give to your people." I walked over to my home and approached my kitchen. I gathered some fresh bread I baked and took out some meat for him. I held him gently into chest. He looked more than comfortable. He walked back to his people and I left a plate for his people to gather their food. They all looked at me and couldn't be more happier that day. The little man looked at me and asked me, he says, "Can I stay with you forever, Kathy? I'm forever in your debt. Your beautiful eyes, your long, soft, silky hair, and kindness catches my attention. Though I'm small, can you keep me as yours?" I smiled and in my blush, I said to him, "Of course, little one, you want me to keep you? So I shall." I took the little man and we went home together. From there, I checked on his village every day to make sure his people are okay. Hello everyone, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of story, like and subscribe for more of my story time. Part 2 will be released soon.